evening, everybody. How are you today? I hope you're really well. Thank you for joining me again for Junk Journal January 2025. And we're up to Happy Australia Day movement. So, excuse me. I have been thinking about this one, and first I've got that die that does the old viewfinder, and I thought, no, I want something different. So I have got this was left over, and I have cut this to, what is it, 6 or just over 15 centimeters by 3.5, about 9 centimeters. It was leftovers, and I've just put 2 together to make it a bit stiff. And then out of those leftovers, I've got some little bits. Now, what the idea from this is, when I was about 8, 9 or something like that, we went to Japan, and as a family, we were living in Papua New Guinea, and I can remember getting these cards there, and they were closed with a butterfly. And I've always meant to, I mean, I use them all, of course, because, I was young and that's what they were for birthdays and whatever. And I thought, I'm going to, it's a lovely gentle movement, is our butterfly. That's so, and I'm going to, you'll see how they kept closed by the butterflies. So I've just gone through my scraps off camera because, you don't need to watch me. I pulled this out because it has B for butterfly. So, not sure, but I don't know if it, oh, yeah, it does. So I've just pulled these. So this one's actually got a butterfly on it. I need to cover my tag. Maybe. Oh, it's the same size. Oh, look, I don't even need to use that. I could just glue this together. Okay, let's do that. And it's probably, is it the same size? It's the same size. Ah, there we go. Let's just use this one. Oh, this has got holes in it. I must have had it in a page in a book and had to take it out for whatever reason. All right, this will do the trick. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I can see it's not quite even. I'm just going to trim that little edge off. Oh, there we go. We can see exactly. Oh, actually, I'll bring it to 3.5. There we go. And I think I'll have the flower on the front. And oops, a movement. It flies across the table. And I can still write all over that on the back of the tag. Nice. So I've got these little bits which, oh, maybe I shouldn't have glued that together. Oh, it doesn't matter, it goes around both sides. So these, I need to cover these, and these are going to be my little I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to decorate with some butterflies and use the butterflies to keep them closed. So let's first of all, and that is exactly the same size as that. It needs to go that way because it's upside down otherwise. All right, let's glue that one onto there. So it's Australia Day holiday here, the Monday, and I got up, and yesterday was Australia Day, and I didn't end up coming out here to do anything because I had a band, played at an Australia Day ceremony and a citizenship ceremony, so a lot of people became Australian citizens, and then they had the Australia Day Awards. Excuse me, I need a drink. And that was followed by the the awards. Do that one. You know, so each council gives out awards for, you know, like Citizen of the Year, and then there's Community Group of the Year, and Business of the Year, and so on and so forth. That we played. It's funny, I've stepped down from being president of the band, but because I've been, that's just 80 GSM paper, so I could actually, is there enough to fold around? No, there is not. Okay. So I've stepped down, but of course all of the people, like the mayor and the council officials and the council workers, they all, oh, Mandy, do you need this? Do you need that? So I just, oh, have you met Richard? He's the new president. And the mayor, my friend the mayor, he was at one stage waiting at this, people getting their little awards and things, and he's just standing there while the person's reading out the names, and he looks over to me, and he just sort of like puts his hand up to his face, and he goes, gives me a big smile. Like, I'm in the band, so I did it back, but I was in the second row of the band, so no one would have seen me. But I thought, oh yes, Michael. But afterwards, I, you know, introduced him to Richard, and I said, I could just fit that on there, because I do need to line the inside. I don't want that yucky grey on the inside. And the CEO was talking to me about something, and oh, have you met Richard? He's the new band president, and so started talking to him about their plans, because we need a band room in the actual council, because at the moment we're playing and rehearsing in another council's rooms, so they're trying to find us a space. But lots of fun. Oh, no, a bit further up. Can't have a corner missing. There we go. So, and it got to, at 6 o'clock last night, it was still 35 degrees. So, I'd come back here. One of my friends in the band, she doesn't live too far, so she'd driven to my place. We'd gone together, and I told her to bring change of clothes, and we'll have a swim afterwards. And then another couple came around, so we had and my friend Richard, who's the new president, and we all had a swim. It was lovely, and then we had a very late lunch because the ceremony went over. And now what can I put on the back of that? Not enough of that left over. Needs something thin. What have I got in my scrap pile, people? Yeah, so we sat out there and in the pool. Like, we've got a table in the pool, and we had our drinks and nibbles and dip and stuff that will fit on there. Perfect. all set up before the doors opened, and one of the events manager says, "Oh, hey, how you going, Mandy?" And talking away, and he said, "Oh, now if you need anything, let me know. I'll get some bottles of water, because it's, I mean, we're inside, but it's still warm, and, you know, keep hydrated, blah, blah, blah." And then he comes back, and I'm going, "Gordon, I think I know what we need." And he goes, "What's that?" I said, "Australian flags," because they have them on the seats. And so he goes, "Absolutely." He comes back with a dozen, because there was only 12 of us. It wasn't the whole band. And we stuck them all on our stands, and then the mayor's PA, she goes, "Oh my God, that looks amazing." So usually we're stuck to the side, and so it was a bit different to yesterday, because we were actually on the stage, sitting behind the mayor and the CEO and his guests the whole time. So we had to be on our best behaviour. We'll use this one today. I've got up, it only went down to like 26 overnight, so it was a pretty warm night. I've got up this morning, and the house is all, I had the aircon going all day yesterday, but the house is cool, so I've closed it all off. But I've got my swimmers on under my dress, so as soon as we're done here, I've been out, I've watered the garden, and I'm going to be, that was this way. There's the fold, there it is. There you be. So I'm going to be hopping back in the pool. I think everyone's coming back today because it's another hot day, so they're all coming back, hop in the pool again. Right, okay, so how's that looking? Oh, that looks cute. Right, let's ink. Oh, remember the other day I showed you this cigar box that I found at Mum's? So I've put all of my things in there, and I've done a few more, so I've got different ones to choose from. I don't know whether they'll stay in there, but they're there. Right. Teddy, shh. It's only Daddy, darling. Gavin is still working on the new spa. Teddy. I'm inking those because you will see those on the pack. So back to school tomorrow for all the kiddos in Australia after having 6 weeks off, because I guess it's the same as the Northern Hemisphere have their big break in the middle of the year, because that's when summer is. So we have ours now. I don't even know how this is putting ink on here, but it is. Look at that. I still haven't found them, so I'm going to have to just buy some with my next craft order, I think, and then I'll find them, because that's what happens. That's what happens as soon as you go, okay, I'll buy some more because I can't find them, and then they miraculously turn up. Oh, that went down my swimmers. Oh, you can use some of the ones I did. I did some yesterday that were still with the writing, but not as dark. These ones are the ones I already have, and they're very dark. Okay, let's go with one of the new ones. Let's go with, it's even got, oh, it's got writing on there like that too. I don't know why I'm always so croaky in the morning. Done. Actually, you can hardly see that, but that's okay. That's okay. These dry yet? I think with the heat that they dry really quickly, but no. Okay, so let's see which ones we want where. Okay, so for the closure I need smaller ones. And maybe that on there because it's a contrast. I can use, oh, look at that little, oh look, you put the red one there. We can use that little bluey green one there. Cool. And then we need, well, we don't have to, but I just thought it'd be nice to have some more butterflies on here. Poking out here and there. Here, there and everywhere. No, maybe just one at the bottom, because the thing is this is going to be covered over and we can still write on there. Okay, now, so what we have to do, where's my pencil, is we need to put a little opening, and it needs to be enough for the wings to go through. So it needs to go from there down to there. And I'm going to make it like a bit of an eye. Don't know whether you can actually see that. Craft knife. Hopefully this is not too wet and it'll cut. Very even, but it doesn't matter. So this will get stuck to here, and then this will need to be folded up and up, and then when I'm going to have to ink the backs. When it gets closed, the butterfly goes through here, and then it opens out flat like that. So I've got that one going that way, so we'll put this one this way, and the wing tips are there to there. the inside. Could do that. Now, do I want to round these corners? I might just do a little one. Small. Yep. Perfect. Oh, that one's a bit tougher. Maybe the paper must have been a bit thicker. Oh, there we go. Got it. Oh, I was doing it in the air and I didn't have the leverage that it needed. And we'll give the bottom of the tag, we'll do a medium on the bottom. Oh, no, doesn't want to. Oh, this is old scrapbook paper and obviously 2 layers. Oh, just did it. Nope. Nope, doesn't want to do it. It's not stuck, is it? Hasn't got anything stuck in there. No. Weird, it did one side and then not the other. Oh, it feels like there's something stuck in there. There's something stuck in there, or there was. Okay, we'll use our scissors and do it manually, seeing as we've done the other side. There we go, now I want to right, now let's put this together. So we want this, I'll have to use glitter glue, I feel. I used this morning and the metal tip came off, and then it was upright, but the glue just kept coming out. I couldn't make it stop. It was ridiculous. Like this one, crossing over slightly about there, I think will do. And then this little one. So I'm just going to bend the little butterflies on each side of its body. And the red one was here. Just gotta let that stick before we start using it. And the green one, hopefully these are strong enough to hold it. Oops, she dropped it. I haven't made that one big enough. Okay, stick you there though. Is that stuck? Yep. So this goes through there and then folds down. What's this? Oh no, that one's not even stuck. Okay, come on. Stick there, little flutterby. Stickity stick. Are you stuck now? Yep. Oh, hold on, except that one's, this one goes first. Oh. Got a line of grey. I don't like that. We'll fix that up. We'll put something else there. Now, are you going to work, little flutterby? Please work. Oh, it's the top. I need to take some out of the top. Okay. Right. Not an exact science. Is that better? That's better. Okay, so there's one. Oh dear. The glue is just not gluing, sticking today. It must be, it's just the weather. And there is number, and it's going to come off again. Okay. I'm going to have to do it and let the glue cure because it's not wanting to stay. So we'll just put it down there and use my scissors to hold it down there. One and two. Right, so we get that real movement thing happening. And do I want just one? I don't think I even need another butterfly. No, I don't. Those can go back. Oh, unless maybe on there. We could put, because that's fairly plain, we can decorate that with oh, there's some music here that I ripped off yesterday. No, not yesterday, the day before. Just have a little bit of not that long. And we don't want too big, but that might be too big. Yeah, we'll stick to a smaller one. That one looks weird. I've obviously cut something wrong there. Maybe a little piece of lace. Excuse me, Teddy. Thanks. Accidentally ran Teddy over with one of my trolleys. I didn't realise he was lying on the cold floor, and I pushed the trolley and out of the way and went straight over the top of him. Poor little thing. That needs to be bigger if I do lace. Actually, do you know what? That's actually long enough to go there. Look at that. Oh, we might put that there. Let's find something different. Something a little bit more... how about the edge of this, that we could just use a little piece of that. Okay, we'll do that. And a bit of tacky glue for the gauze. So I need to do another tag because we're behind. What's actually, today's the 27th. What is it? Crumpled. I'll have a look at that. And I think I'll put bling on its body, the little tiny bling. Needs one more for the head. And we'll put this lace along the bottom. So I made a lovely pavlova with lemon buttercream for dessert. The debate's still on as whether pavlova is Australian or New Zealand, but you know what? I don't care because it's really yummy. So we had that after we'd had we threw another prawn on the barbie. We had prawns for, how's that going now? Oh, they look like they're stuck now. That one might have to put bling in all the bodies. One, it'll help hold it down, but two, and this must be a laser print because where I folded it, the colours come off. Yeah, that's cute. You can never have too much bling, can you? And then we had lamb chops and sausages with salad. Very nice. Oh, that's cute. And then, of course, that would have... Actually, do you know what would look good is with the movement, because this always has lots of movement. Is do you know what? I've found that on some of the I've put it in there and it's still gone on the ring. Okay, but I think I'll just do this in a bow. No, a knot. No, just, and that's too long. That bow would be weird. There we go. We'll just put this in a notch. Trim that off. There. Right, so we've got a great tag that you can journal on the front and the back. We've got movement with, well, this just gives lots of movement, doesn't it? That's too long. They need to be shorter. And then we've got this movement by squeezing a little butterfly together and taking it off. I can write in there or put a picky there, and taking this one off and write it. Now I need to fix that up because I don't like that bit of grey. We'll put a bit of washi tape there in. Sure, I've got, oh look, butterflies, and they match that butterfly. Perfect. It's the end there. I was doing some sorting and I wanted some more of those containers that I just had then, and they've been discontinued. It's like, no, they were the perfect size. There we go, some little butterflies. There we are, lots of, so I've got movement with the opening there, got movement in the eyelash trim, and with little butterflies, which have gorgeous movement, of course. And we come down and that one and this one. Probably a little bit too close together, but it's okay. We live and we learn. And I think my butterflies probably needed to be a little bit, oh, I flattened that one out. Probably a little bit heavier card. These were ones that I just printed out and cut out on my Cricut. They're on 160 GSM, but it probably needs to be a little bit more. But it's cool. And because of the little flap bit, it sort of keeps the wings up. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so there is my number, what was that, 26. So yesterday's tag. Oh, eyelash trim everywhere. It's like confetti, isn't it? Let's see, look at this ring of goodness. Put that on there. Nice. And that doesn't look too, oh, do you know what? Yeah, maybe we need to, sometimes we forget about the back, don't we? Now, let's make sure they're sitting down flat. Don't tear little wings. There we go. And a couple of labels or something. Sure that I've got that's sweet. And oh, that's too big. These labels are from Roxy Creations, Rachel over at Roxy Creations. Actually, we need one that goes that way, don't we? Indeed. Or one that we can put that way without looking too weird. No, that would look weird. Oh, there we go, look at that. And it just looks like a bit of a collage then. Yep, just like that. Just like that. Oh, that one's already inked. That's perfect. Get this in ink. And still write around it. But that's what we need. Oh, upside down. No, not upside down. That one there. Oh, I'm going to have to, I'm expiring here. I was going to do 2, but I think I might have to come back later to do the other one because I need to go and cool down. Covered in perspiration. You can't see it on the camera, but I'm all wet. I'm glowing, glistening. There we go. Now we're done, because otherwise they just looked a bit weird. That's crooked, but too late she cried. All right, done. Okie dokie. Well, like I said, it's a bit hot. I have to go and cool down, either in the pool or under the fan. But I shall come back later when I've cooled off and do another video. Okay? Right. So that's movement out of the way. That's yesterday's. So I need to come back and do crumpled. And what have I got left? Depth, antique, and magazine. So I'll come back a bit later after I've cooled off, and I'll do another video to catch up. I will catch you all later in the day. You all have a wonderful day. Keep cool, keep warm wherever you are, and I shall see you shortly. Toodles.